What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today what I want to talk about is really what's been going on with me and kind of diving into more of the depression side of my story and how it's been affecting me lately, different things that I do to help myself, things like that. So first and foremost, as most of you, or I'm sure all of you who are watching this, unless you're watching this in the future, most of you know it's the middle of COVID time, and unfortunately, for a lot of people, that means staying home and really not being able to go out and do anything and trying to just live life. Now, for a person like me living with depression, I personally, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I personally actually thrive on human interaction and seeing people daily. Now, yes, I live with my fiance, and yes, I love seeing him dearly. I love seeing him every single day. The thing is that only seeing the same person every single day doesn't help. It has to be kind of changed up a little bit here and there. So COVID has really taken a toll on me because of that. Just that in and of itself is one thing. Another thing that COVID has affected me greatly with is the fact that up until just recently, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go see any of my friends. I couldn't visit my family. I couldn't go to the shed, which if you first of all, if you haven't seen my shed video, which I've heard from some of my viewers that it's not the greatest quality, so I am planning on doing another video of it. I do apologize for the lame quality of it, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out, because I show you how I am advocating for them as far as them changing things up and making the place more accessible. Anyways, back to my depression and all that. So for me, not being able to do something as simple as going to the shed really has affected me greatly. And I have had to recently come up with different things that I could do just at home to keep myself going, keep myself from getting really depressed. Now, one thing, the first thing I want to mention is the fact that thankfully, especially now since I've moved to a first floor apartment, which I'll talk about at another time, because yay, finally it happened. One thing is that I actually live across the hall from one of my friends. So that has been, and her boys. So that has been super helpful for me lately, because not only can I call her or text her up and say, hey, can I come over? Because that's how she'd prefer it. She doesn't want me to just show up. Every once in a while, I do still show up. And she's okay with it. Love you, Liz. But I do try to be respectful and, call her up and say, hey, can I come over at this time and hang out with her? Another great thing is that we live right next to the park, and she and I actually both love going to the park and just walking around, and that's what we do. Well, used to before my arm got messed up. But that's what we do 2 to 3 times a week now, is we'll go around the park and just get some fresh air, catch up with everybody, catch up with each other, see how everybody's doing, just to get that social interaction. Another great thing for me is just finding different things like coloring. I have multiple coloring books, adult coloring books. So that gives me time to just be by myself, chill out, hang out, and, really just keeping my mind active. keeping myself going every day is really what's going to help anybody through a difficult time like that. So I highly recommend, either if you are a book reader, get some books, or Audible is great. I have Audible as well, so I like to listen to books on Audible. I also like I said, I love my coloring books, and because those are really fun. Yeah, but I mean, those are the kind of things I've been doing to keep myself busy during this crappy time. Another thing that COVID has recently affected, that has also affected my depression. Most of you know this is a thing. I'm getting married. I was supposed to be getting married on October 10th, 2020, so October 10th of this year. Unfortunately, due to COVID, closing down a bunch of stuff and, not allowing different things to happen, I cannot invite most of my family. I cannot invite some of my friends. So I have gone from being able to host 100 people in a really pretty location to I will be hosting my wedding with 8 to 10 family and friends in my parents' backyard. Yeah, not really the wedding of my dreams right now, but you know what? I'm getting married to the man of my dreams. I'm really excited about that part. And yes, depression has really taken a toll on me during COVID and during figuring out my wedding and all that. I am thankful to my mom for keeping me going with this, as far as like saying, hey, let's do this for your wedding, or let's do this, or what do you think about this, and sending me different things to try and keep me excited about it. And my parents have graciously said that they will help me plan a wedding for later next month in August in their backyard. And then next year we'll be able to do it all over again, and hopefully be able to invite everybody. So, I mean, yes, there's that. It's just one of those things where I was looking forward to it for so long. I've been engaged for 2 years now, and for my wedding plans to just kind of go down the drain, not cool. But yeah, that's what's going on with me, and how COVID has affected me, and how my depression kind of works out. So I am going to say this. I would love to eventually have like a Q&A on here about different things that I use to help cope with my depression and anxiety and things like that. So feel free to, leave some comments down below. Ask me any questions you may have, and I'd love to be able to answer them in a future video. But otherwise, I appreciate all of y'all for watching, and hopefully this helps some people. Just know that today is just one day of your entire life, and things will get better. I'm saying that from the heart, because I myself have to be reminded of that almost daily. So just, if you're struggling out there, remember, tomorrow's a new day, and things will get better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you all soon. Love you all. Bye.